Yeah.
Who will survive? Ladies and gentlemen, we have started doing this segment, which is based on the popular meme, One Gotta Go. And what we do is we flip it a little bit, and we have a group of things that share some type of commonality, and we go through them one by one, eliminating them until we have the one that will survive for each of us. We are not always going to agree. We're not always going to disagree, but we're going to be real about our answers. All right, today, ironically, because we just had that conversation about that super DC fangirl, we are doing DCEU movies. The movies in question are Man of Steel, BVS, Justice League.
Batman versus Superman.
Yeah. I mean, I would hope that. And you know what? You're right. Hey. No, you're right. Justice League and Wonder Woman. Now, this one's going to be a little different because usually, in these, you get rid of that thing and everything connected to it, but this is not possible with this one because they are all connected. So you're just getting rid of that movie in this case. Right. All right, go ahead, go first. Who are you getting rid of first?
I'm getting rid of Batman versus Superman first.
What the fuck? All right, okay, go ahead.
Get that the fuck out of here. And I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you why.
All right.
Real briefly. Mm-hmm. Get that the fuck out of here because of Batman's Iron Man knockoff suit.
What?
Get that the fuck. That shit's trash.
Okay. All right.
This man got all the money in the world, and that's the suit you build. Get the fuck out of here with your Pillsbury Doughboy ass. Get the fuck out of here. That's gotta go. That's gotta go. Everything gotta go. That lackluster fight scene between him and Superman was lackluster as shit.
Wait. Let me do this. Let me preface any response I give by saying I am not saying Batman vs. Superman was a good movie.
I already know.
I have a video on YouTube where I called it a polished turd. So go ahead, continue.
All right. Get it out of here for that. Get it out of here for Doomsday looking like a motherfucking Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
Get it the fuck out of here.
No, I can't argue with that.
I wasn't as opposed to the new spin on Alexander Luthor.
Right.
As a lot of people were, because I don't have a problem with like switching up he's been the same type of asshole since they removed him from
70 years.
Just a scientist to being a scientist, a fucking industrialist. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't mind that as much. But get that the fuck out of here of having two broody ass characters. I don't need two broody broods.
Yeah.
I need the contrast.
That's funny. All right. Yes.
Get it the fuck out of here for that monochrome ass color grading. Ain't nobody got time for that. Nobody got time for that.
Okay.
Get it the fuck out of here for the Martha shit. Get the fuck out of here, yo. Get the fuck out of here for that.
That's funny.
So BVS.
That's your number one on the board.
Can KMA. Go ahead.
Nah, yo. All right, okay. All right. So BVS is Tim's first to go. All right. Shit, I had to compose myself. All right. My number one is Man of Steel. 100%, without a question. Here's the reason. Mm-hmm. I am on record.
Right.
Telling people, I also have a YouTube video about this, and we're going to do a show on this. Comic book movies are not supposed to be comic accurate. Mm-mm. I agree with that statement. I believe in that statement wholeheartedly. Mm-hmm. However, what Zack Snyder did to the Superman character is that's the injustice. That is the issue. That is what should have never happened. Man of Steel, much like some of your complaints about BVS, Man of Steel is monochrome. Man of Steel is lustless. Man of Steel is like they decided to do Superman, but then halfway through they was like, it would be really cool if we did Batman. And then, no, we're going to stick with Superman. But, you've already done most of the cinematography? All right. Shit. What do we do? Oh, we'll just run with it. So, Superman, but kind of like Gothamized. And then we're gonna do that. And then you have Superman kill Zod at the end of the movie. Is it the worst thing I've ever seen done? No. But when you go through the length of explaining that the symbol on his chest is a symbol for hope, it does not make sense thematically for you to go along with the idea of him killing someone, especially because given Zod's state, Superman was strong enough to have done something else.
I would have killed him too, but go ahead.
No, hold on. Here's the thing.
I would have killed him too.
I expect you to have killed him. Superman is supposed to be better than us. Superman is supposed to be the symbol of hope. The symbol of hope does not come and snap a neck. Hey, that's the other thing, the way that he killed him. So you just decided that you was going to snap his neck. So no other way, nothing else made sense. Not a quick tap on the head to incapacitate him.
No. You're not going to tap another Kryptonian
No.
on the head
literally,
and kill them.
I'm not talking about literally a tap, okay. But I'm saying you decided the only way that this could have been more gruesome is if blood would have spilled. Like, you literally snapped his neck. That's something that like only Bugs Bunny can get away with and still be loved. Like, honestly, I can't think of another situation where somebody snapped a neck where they weren't like a hardened soldier or some shit like that. And they walked away from that universally loved.
Well, I will say this. That I'm pretty sure he snapped plenty of chicken necks on the motherfucking farm.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure he did do that. Actually, no, whoa. He might not have. I mean, you don't know. He might have handed them off to Martha and she got, anyway. Yeah, Man Still got, and because of this movie, we got a lot of those issues that you mentioned.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
During your turn. So, for me,
I agree with that part.
Man of Steel is number one off the board.
All right. Bet. So, what's next? What do we have left?
We have...
For you.
Man of Steel... Well, we have BVS, Justice League, and Wonder Woman for me. And for you, Man of Steel, Justice League, and Wonder Woman.
All right. So, what's going to get out of here next for me? Justice League. Get it the fuck out of here. Get it the fuck out of here for Henry Cavill's digital shade of his mustache. Get it the fuck out of here for that not being Barry Allen personality-wise. That was Wally West.
That's a fact.
Get that the fuck out of here. Fact. Get that the fuck out of here for them using Steppenwolf. Why would you use Steppenwolf when you could have used Darkseid?
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you do? Get him the fuck out of here. Now, don't get me wrong. There were some things about Justice League that I liked. I saw a direction that they were moving away from.
Yeah.
From the other ones, and that was encouraging and promising. That did not make it a great movie, though.
No.
Also, I liked that they showed the past lore and connected the Green Lanterns and the Olympians, even the gods were in there. That's all. If you're a DC fan and you read the books, you know how important these backstory and other characters are. So them putting it in there, that was fire. But the rest of that shit, get the fuck out of here for Cyborg looking like you wrapped him in aluminum foil.
That's funny.
And Christmas lights. Get the fuck out of here.
Yo.
Trash.
That's funny.
Trash. Get it the fuck out of here.
No, I mean, that's like your opinion.
And also, get it the fuck out of here for being Avengers Light.
Well, yes, that's true. Can't make an argument there.
Yeah, that's my point. Get it the fuck out of here.
Okay, all right. So, my number 2 is Batman vs. Superman. Again, like I said, I've made a video where I called the Ultimate Edition a polished turd because the normal edition was just a regular turd.
Just a regular turd,
not polished. Right. It was brown. It was lumpy. It had a couple pieces of hair in it.
It wasn't even the full thing. It kind of broke off.
Had a couple pieces of hair in it. It just wasn't.
There's some corn in it.
Yeah, it just wasn't. It was half baked at best. BVS was decent in a way, but once, like, hands down, the good things about that movie were like
they introduced Wonder Woman.
Minuscule. Yes. The best things about that movie, I can run them down real quick. Actually, they introduced Wonder Woman, Batman's attitude. Let me see. That might be it. That's probably a third thing that I'm missing. But the bad things about it, the fight, like you said, the two broody broods going up against each other's, the Martha moment.
Oh my goodness. Oh, wait a minute. Batman fight scene was dope as fuck.
It was.
Give you that.
It was. That's the third thing. That's the third thing. That is the third thing. Yes. Yeah. That fight scene was greater than or equal to the shit.
The best Batman fight scene in cinematic history of Batman.
It's probably the best one I've seen, yes. But again, that's only 3 good things. Everything else about the movie was trash. The original, people forget the original because they probably keep watching the ultimate cut. The original had plot hole on top of plot hole on top of plot hole.
Yes, it did.
Evidenced by the fact that the ultimate cut fixed some of those plot holes.
Facts.
So that's how you know that it was an actual plot hole. But anyway, BVS is my number 2 off the board.
All right. Bet. So I have left Man of Steel and Wonder Woman.
Oh, I know which one you're going to keep.
Who what?
I said I know which one you're going to keep. So...
Oh yeah, well it's fairly simple. Now I didn't dislike Man of Steel as much as SPJ did, only because they did a lot of things in that movie that I thought should have been happening in the first place. For one, it's ridiculous for Superman not to kill when the situation calls for it. It's one of these things. Batman got the same issue with me.
The situation did not call for it.
There are certain. Oh, yes, it did.
It did not.
Some people was going to get burnt. He said, I will never stop. I will never stop.
Well,
you're about to stop.
Hold on. Wait. I'm not arguing that it didn't work. That's not my argument. My argument is there were better ways. You could have done other things than snap the motherfucking neck.
No, snap his neck because in the myth that just because you grew up in Midwest Kansas, you're all of a sudden more moral than everybody else. Now,
that's dumb. That is dumb.
Dead that shit. Also, they destroyed Metropolis. I've been saying this nigga needed a new tragedy. My planet blew up. You don't even remember your planet. Fuck out of here. Metropolis being destroyed was the best. Also, I wasn't opposed to him feeling more alien because before this movie, Superman, they said he was an alien, but did you really see him as an alien?
Right.
You did not. That said, like you previously said, all the criticisms you had about it before, with the exception of him breaking Zod's neck, I'd have broke that neck twice. I'd have revived him and then broke that shit again. But despite all of that, though, like I absolutely agree with you. Get that the fuck out of here. That movie ain't even no, clearly. Nigga, no.
Clearly. Okay, so Man of Steel. All right, got you. So my next one off the board, again, is obvious. It's going to be Justice League because So here's the thing, Justice League. There were I'll say this of the three. I would say Justice League had the most high points for me. Some of it is because I understood what I was dealing with at this point, so my expectations went down.
They were lower.
Yeah, so the Barry Allen Wally West thing, though it was a prominent, it was clear to me.
Annoying.
It was clear to me that that's what they did. It didn't bother me as much because I knew what I was dealing with. I knew I was dealing with DCEU, and they was some shit to that point. So just the fact that I got a Flash that I enjoyed in a way, I was fine with that. Just same thing with the Cyborg thing. I understood who I was dealing with, so just the fact that I got a Cyborg, especially given how much I loved Teen Titans and when they canceled that shit and gave us this Teen Titans Go bullshit. So I was just happy to get a Cyborg. So
to be fair, Justice League had bright spots. It was parts that I liked. For instance,
yeah.
The trailers were awesome.
Oh my God.
The trailers were like, it got me actually like, they about to do it. They about to erase all this dumb shit. Yeah. And they about to do it.
And then some of the things that you mentioned, like, giving all the black backstory to lore, and then that the fight on Themyscira. And
also the fight in front of Superman's memorial.
I
was entertained.
Yes.
Like,
oh my God, the moment when Flash was running and Superman just turned his head and looked at him.
I was entertained.
I'm like, nah, bro. But then there's shit like, 5 minutes later, Superman's okay again.
He's okay. 5 minutes later. Oh, no, better yet, later on in the movie, you get to see a real fucked up look at Steppenwolf, and you notice that the CGI
is horrible.
Garbage.
Oh my God.
Garbage.
The pacing of the movie was trash. And that's partly because it was two different directors.
And Batman wasn't
Batman was a different Batman again.
Yeah, he wasn't.
And it's like,
Batman.
What? Stop it. Like, that, it was the most baffling clusterfuck that it could have possibly been.
Get one more good thing that I did like about it. I actually laughed at this part. Mm-hmm. I laughed when Cyborg and Superman, they destroyed the mother box. They was talking about how much it hurt when it blew up. And Wonder Woman was like, children. I'm working with children. I laughed at that. Because that was so more than likely how my wife feels.
That's so funny.
When Napalm comes over here.
That's funny.
And we play video games, or we out doing the photo shoot and we talking shit.
Facts. No. She said it before. She said it before when we were out shooting.
Right.
When it was like a Savage Mill shoot. But
yes.
Another great moment was when Superman and Flash decided they were going to race.
Yeah, it just looked ugly.
Yeah, again, ugly, I know what I'm dealing with. My expectations were lowered.
And that was comic book sort of accurate.
Yes,
it was like,
So I love that. But just like I said, the movie. But itself,
don't get it mistaken because you hear us say these highlight parts.
Yeah.
Overall,
that movie wasn't
garbage.
Good. Yeah, it wasn't.
It's garbage.
It just wasn't that good for me.
And I wanted DC to win
so bad
because I want all comic book. I don't give a fuck. I'm not like the rest of you fucking humps that run around here trying to undermine shit. No, I want every comic movie to win.
I want every comic movie to be the best they could possibly be.
Facts.
And this just wasn't it, Chief.
It wasn't it.
It wasn't it, Chief.
So what does that leave?
That leaves Wonder Woman.
That leaves Wonder Woman
undisputed because. And full disclosure, I still haven't seen Aquaman yet. But I feel confident in saying that Wonder Woman is the DCEU's best movie.
Yeah, it still is. I saw Aquaman. I enjoyed it. I still think Wonder Woman is the best movie.
Okay. That's just what it is. That is just what it is.